Welcome to ISM 6419, Data Visualization or Storytelling with Data. My name is Han Reichgeld and I will be the instructor for this course. The course includes an extensive syllabus which you will be asked to read the first week and which will give you details about course learning outcomes, the course schedule, the way in which performance will be assessed in the course, and so on. However, I thought I'd highlight a few points about the course as we get started. The course has first two observations as its starting point. The first observation is that organizations are collecting increasing amounts of information, data, about their customers, their products, their operations, their competitors, and so on. And the data collected in this way can be used and analyzed to gain insights into the organization and to improve organizational decision making. As you know, the discipline of using data to gain insights about the organization is called data analytics or business intelligence. One of the earliest adopters of data analytics has been the retail sector, with Walmart perhaps leading the way. Walmart has extensively used data analytics to conduct so-called market basket analysis. And market basket analysis involves finding out what products are bought at the same time and then using this information to determine the optimum layout of the store. While some of the results of market basket analysis are obvious, many baskets that contain pasta also contain pasta sauce. Others are less so. For example, Walmart is alleged to have found that many baskets that contain disposable diapers, especially for newborns, also contain beer. And it's of course not too difficult to explain this once you found out. Disposable diapers, especially for newborns, are typically bought by new fathers, and as any of you who've had young babies know, new fathers need beer. And Walmart used this information in deciding on the most appropriate layout of its stores. And those of you who are familiar with the layout of Walmart stores, especially the traditional layouts, will now understand why disposable diapers can be found, or could be found, right at the end of the beer aisle. The course will not be an in-depth coverage of the various techniques available to you to perform data analysis. There are other courses in the program that do so. Rather, and this brings me to the second observation that this course is built on, obtaining insight from your data is all good and well, but if you don't communicate those insights convincingly to those who need to know, the organizational decision makers, then the insights that you've gained are essentially useless. One of the most powerful ways of communicating insights is through visualizations. And as we start the course, we will see examples of how insights can be shared more convincingly through pictures, graphics, animations, and other visualizations. We'll also see examples of cases where a picture is worth a lot more than 1,000 words. And not surprisingly, using visualizations to communicate insights gleaned from data is called data visualization, and that then is the focus of this course. There are several tools available to create data visualizations. Probably the most used ones are Power BI and Tableau. And initially the course will concentrate on Tableau, but will also cover Power BI and a cloud-based visualization tool called ClickSense. However, especially for students in the MSBEIS program, it is probably not sufficient to just use available data visualization tools. And we'll also briefly cover how to create data visualizations in Python and R. Note that Power BI is not available on a Mac, so if you use a Mac, please send me an email, preferably on Canvas, so that we can find an alternative way for you to set up and get access to Power BI. It's up to you to decide which tool you use for your final project in this course, and more on the project later. The course will use a number of different teaching techniques. There are several graded discussions in which you will discuss different aspects of visualization, in particular what makes a particular visualization good or misleading. You also complete some small mini projects to help you become more comfortable with the visualization tools. But the expectation is that you will be able to use the skills acquired through these mini exercises to conduct a significant individual project. The individual project is worth between 20 and 30% of your final grade and is therefore a high-stake project. Given the high-stake nature of the final project, the course contains a number of components to help you formulate and execute your project. First, there is a greater discussion early in the course for you to share your initial project ideas. If the previous offerings of the course are anything to go by, I expect that some of you are interested in similar areas. If this is the case, I do encourage you to work together and share ideas, but I also want to emphasize that the final project is an individual project. You therefore have to find a good compromise between working together and doing an individual project. There are also several graded discussions later in the course to discuss your progress on your project. Second, you can send me a draft of your project about 10 days before the project is due, so that I can give you feedback. Feel free to send me what you have at that time, even if it's far from complete. The point of the draft submission is that I can give you feedback. The average scores on the final project for students enrolled in the various sections of the course in the summer of 2021 was around 6 points higher for students who submitted the draft project than for those who did not. And third, I'm always available to help you. I'm committed to replying to any communication within 24 hours, including weekends, and in general I've been able to live up to my commitment. If I have reason to believe that I will not be able to respond quite as swiftly as I would like and you deserve, I will tell you. And finally, let me finish by saying that I look forward to the course. I think it's going to be fun.